Alright, before I get into the video, I want to say a few things. Thank you viewer for taking the time to look at my video, it means a lot. Also make sure to subscribe if you are new here. M steals taxi that my friend waited 4 hours for. So this isn't my story, it's a friend's. M entitled Women TD Taxi Driver FD Friend's Dad, not really in the argument. So my friend went to America for a holiday, him and his dad finished lunch and decided to get a taxi. They waited 4 hours because of traffic. When the taxi came they were getting in when M came along. M, this is my taxi not yours, proceeds to get in the taxi with her friends. TD, sorry, this taxi is for FD. M, no, it's mine. M gets in the taxi and wouldn't get out, so my friend's dad decided to wait for another 4 hours for another taxi. Sorry it was short, that's all he told me. A quick story on how some M's got advanced classes removed because they were discriminatory. For some background, I live in a relatively wealthy in a poorer country and I go to a school with a long wait list and is hella expensive. So I have a lot of M stories. Okay, let's begin. There had always been a group of bratty obnoxious kids in my grade, barely ever getting over a 2.3 GPA. But their moms somehow made them pass with complaining, threatening and more utter BS. So around September of last year 90% of the mothers of these kids banged up together and started petitions and much more to retract online classes. This was a huge no-no for the school at first, but eventually the board caved and starting from November of 2019 advanced classes were removed. Almost instantly my GPA went from 3.8 to 3.6 because no matter how hard I tried I just couldn't do much better than that. I was crushed as I've always wanted to get a 4.0 GPA like my parents always encouraged me to do. Whether or not it was stressful, I tried really hard and I was close. Luckily though, the story has a happier ending. You see, my school's average dropped fast. So to avoid making this long, advanced classes came back and this year finished with a 3.9 GPA. There's a nice revenge story, but this isn't a revenge sub. Edit. The reason my grade dropped so fast is because that I struggle in the arts, which are mandatory, and in my school it's possible to get 11/10ths in advanced classes or something like that. It's hard but possible, and the 0.1 was because online arts are easier. Dad tries to steal my bike twice. So this entitled dad tries to steal my bike 2 times. I hope you guys enjoy the story. So this happened when I was at my local gas station. I went in to me and my brother a few snacks, so I'm waiting in the line and I look out a window in the front of the store where my bike was and I see this 30-40-ish dad picking up my bike and walking away. I go outside and this is where it starts up. Hey man, put down my bike. And oh sorry man. He gives it back and I put back in the front. I thought that was the end, but I was very wrong. I looked out the window again and there he is trying to steal it again. I go out and here is where the fun begins. Up, hey, put my bike down. This is my son's bike, you stole it from him. The thing was, I legit built the bike up. No, I didn't put my bike down now. I started chill because people were looking at in the most babyish voice. No, ittsssssn up sir, please put my bike down. I promise you I did not steal the bike. Ed, you stole my f***ing bike. Up, I thought it was your kid's. Ed starts looking nervous now. Ed, yeah, it is my kid's bike. Up sir, put my bike down now. Ed, listen, you stole my 6-year-old kid's bike and I want it back now. Up sir, this bike is for at least 11-year-old kids. This bike is too big for him anyway. Ed, uhhhhh. He drops the bike and runs to his car, never to be seen again. Sorry if I wrote the story wrong in any way. This is my first time actually fighting with Ed, and sorry if the story was long. My brother, 26/M, runs me, 22/F, out of my mom's house to make room for his kid. Fair warning, I'm on mobile and writing this is making me upset because it just happened, so sorry if I'm not making sense or if I leave things out. I can answer any questions you guys have in the comments. I don't even really know how to start this. Basically, my brother moved in with my mom and I a few months ago. He divorced his wife, then moved in with my aunt only to get kicked out 3 weeks later. Almost immediately he started making rules. For example, he expected his kid to be the center of our lives. He has a 2-year-old daughter who runs completely wild. He would randomly take off and have my mom and I watch her with little to no warning. He would berate me if I didn't have dinner done by 4, and then when he put her to bed at 6 all the TVs had to be off for the night. We couldn't talk too loud, laugh or make noise in general because it would wake her up. He wouldn't discipline her, and would lose his shit if my mom or I did. We had to clean up after both of them constantly. Now I was pissed, but my mom is way too obsessed with her sons and her grandkids. She's always favored her boys over me and my sister, so if I complained or did anything both of them would gang up on me. Eventually he became super controlling and would throw a fit if we did anything to the house without his permission. I would fight back only to have him and my mom gang up on me. Finally it got to the point where our arguments got so bad that he slapped my glasses off my face. He also threatened to physically remove me from the house, at which point I told him I would call the cops if he tried to touch me again. My name is on the lease, the address is on my ID. He meanwhile has no proof he lives at the house. Also, while he was screaming and threatening to hurt me, his daughter started crying, so he picked her up and held her while he yelled, so I couldn't do shit. I left and moved into my sister's house. Almost immediately he began cleaning out my room so his daughter could move in. They both claim I was crazy and causing nothing but problems in the house. Funny thing is that he said the same thing about his ex-wife who left him, and also my aunt who kicked him out. The entitlement was insane, and I've completely cut him and my mom out of my life. The fucked up part though is that now he drops his kid off at my sister's house when he works, so I still have to babysit her because she doesn't know my sister that well and doesn't fully trust her. So even now he's still using me for free babysitting. Threatened to get me banned on Fortnite after beating her son and not getting him the battle pass. So yes, I do play Fortnite. You can kill me if you want in the comments. So anyway, I met this really toxic kid. He sounded about 8. So I met him in a creative fill lobby. This was 4 months ago. Entitled mom. EC, entitled child. Me/up. ONEK, other non-entitled kid. So I was just playing some Tilted Zone Wars, and after like a half hour, everyone has basically left except for ONEK, so I was planning on leaving too, and then the EC randomly joins out of nowhere. Me, you got a mic? EC, yeah. Me, cool. Wanna 1v1? EC, LMAO, I will literally crush you in a 1v1. ONEK, how could you be so sure? EC, this guy is literally a tier 1 skin in the battle pass, he is obviously a bot. Me, well, according to you, since I'm such a bot, do you want a 1v1? EC, prepare to get clapped, you noob. ONEK, awkwardly, wow, I think I need to go to help my mom, I'll talk to you later. Obviously just using that as an excuse to get out of the situation. So I beat the kid, and when we decided to end it, it was about 21-4. EC, that's not fair. You cheated. I am getting my mommy. Me, not caring, okay. Like 15 seconds later his mom gets on the mic. Hello. Me, yeah. You obviously cheated. My son is the best at everything. Me, oh no ma'am, I can assure you I was not Che. EC, you should buy me the battle pass as an apology for hacking. Me, no, sorry kid, I'm not gone. Yes you are. We will get you banned if you don't. Me, yeah, I'm not giving your kid anything. Yes you will right now, or I will report you to TH. Click, kicked from the chat. I obviously blocked the kid, and that was the end of that. I haven't gotten banned yet, but I'm so scared. Not really. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done yet. Thanks for watching.